We have heard nothing from the WNBA, absolutely nothing.
Brittney Griner elbowing Caitlin Clark in a crazy way and then calling her a trash white girl.
Brittney Griner just pulled off the unthinkable, making headlines for all the wrong reasons after a heated on-court exchange with Caitlin Clark that had fans stunned and social media exploding within minutes.
The WNBA should investigate Brittney Griner's seemingly uttering profanities about white girls.
Now the internet is in chaos. Fans are demanding disciplinary action, and wild theories about Griner's attitude and behavior are spreading faster than a fast break turnover. If you're riding with Caitlin Clark, this is your moment. Drop an I stand with CC in the comments to show love for the queen of the court.
Brittney Griner appeared to call Caitlin Clark trash and effing white girl.
Tension in the league had already been brewing, but Griner took it to another level with a live TV meltdown. After fouling out of a hard-fought game, cameras caught her walking off the court, clearly mouthing something aimed at Clark that left everyone speechless.
Brittney Griner is, in fact, a man.
That clip spread online faster than a buzzer-beater highlight. This wasn't your usual trash talk. It felt personal, it felt hostile, and it left analysts shocked. Even veteran commentator Skip Bayless weighed in, saying that moments like this could easily define a player's public image forever.
She's the Rookie of the Year. She's fourth in the league in MVP voting.
Caitlin Clark is an absolute all-star. She is the Michael Jordan of this. This is the girl that girls have been waiting for forever.
Caitlin Clark is a rising star in women's basketball. She's pulling in crazy viewership numbers.
Caitlin Clark is the needle mover.
She is the needle mover.
She is the franchise player.
And she was the MVP. She is the main draw.
She wasn't the one who was full sprinting down the court.
She's my role model. I really look up to her.
Why do you like Caitlin?
And she's so good at basketball.
Because she's that awesome person and she has like a lot of aura, so like.
Yet, when it came to league response, nothing. No fines, no suspension, not even a statement. The silence was louder than a missed free throw in an empty gym, and fans were quick to call it out.
Brittney Griner, who I can't stand, sad that she's a Baylor grad. She called her a trash, expletive white girl. That was the lip reading. Yes, trash, white girl. Trash, blanking, white girl. Is what.
Let's be real. Caitlin Clark has been dealing with this kind of treatment since her first WNBA warm-up. She's been targeted, pushed, and tested, not because she plays dirty, but because she dominates every game she touches.
Is the WNBA okay with one of its players saying white girl on the bench and getting caught by TV cameras saying such? I guess they are. I guess they're okay with it. Obviously, the league would very much not be okay with a white player saying black girl on the bench in anger and getting caught by TV cameras. That would be an immediate suspension, if not a career ender for said white girl.
Griner's outburst didn't come from nowhere. It's part of a larger pattern of frustration across the league. This wasn't a slip of emotion. It was a moment that showed just how tense things have become around Clark's rise to stardom. 8. Now, the fan base wants accountability. They want to know why the league seems to overlook behavior like this on live television. Why is Brittney Griner avoiding consequences when the line was clearly crossed?
But it is completely possible that fucking white girl was about Caitlin Clark's popularity, about her stature, about her impact on the entire league.
Flip the script for a second. If Clark had reacted the same way, the media storm would be endless. Every sports outlet would be running it non-stop, and she'd likely face suspension before sunrise.
She has been abused repeatedly. We have shown you videos just getting elbowed, getting crushed, inbound passes where they ram into her. Just absolutely abused, and there clearly is a racial element to it.
Skip Bayless summed it up best. Accountability should be the same for everyone. The league can't afford to play favorites, because when that happens, fans stop trusting the game itself.
WNBA has come out numerous times. There's no place for hate. There's no place for racism.
And when analysts tried to spin it, defending her with weak excuses, come on. The footage is as clear as one of Clark's perfect three-point forms. Fans, lip readers, and even neutral reporters confirmed exactly what was said. Yet the league is acting like someone just muted the audio. It's that kind of selective response that's eating away at the WNBA from the inside.
The league would not be okay with a white player saying effing black girl.
The same league that rushed to investigate Indiana Fever fans over vague, unverified claims involving Angel Reese is suddenly quiet when a real on-court incident unfolds. The double standard couldn't be louder.
Let's see an investigation into reverse racism that's going on across the league also.
This isn't new for Clark. She's been the league's go-to target since day one. Not because she talks trash or flops for attention, but because she's dominant, popular, and shifting the spotlight away from veterans who think experience equals immunity. Angel Reese even reposted a meme mocking Clark as if she was backing down from a challenge. And yes, Reese herself shared it, not a fan edit.
Griner referring quite clearly, I believe, to Caitlin Clark and a white referee as, quote, trash ass white girl.
The hits just keep coming. Players have smacked her, shoved her mid-play, and celebrated every hard foul like it's a championship moment. Yet, Clark never fires back. No cheap shots, no attitude, just pure basketball brilliance while enduring more physical and mental pressure than any rookie in recent memory.
If you are a straight white woman in the WNBA, there is no way that you feel completely safe.
Here's the reality check. Every time Caitlin Clark gets knocked down, she's expected to smile, stay calm, and take the high road. Never mind that she's the one absorbing the hits and the hostility. While she's held to impossible standards, the same media that should defend her often praises those who try to tear her down. The message is loud and clear. Some players get protection, while Clark gets a target on her back. The league says it wants to grow the game, but ignoring this situation is doing the exact opposite.
The noise that's coming.
I don't appreciate the new fans that sit there and yell racial slurs at myself, my teammates, and the people that I play against. Because yeah, those might be opponents, but those are friends too. You know, they don't deserve that. So I don't appreciate the new fans. I think it's okay to do that.
So let's ask the question nobody in the front office seems ready to face. Why is Caitlin Clark expected to endure everything while others face no accountability? Why does open disrespect get brushed off when it happens to her, yet spark outrage if the roles were reversed? That's the inconsistency fans are tired of. And unless the WNBA starts addressing it, the silence will speak louder than any hashtag painted on the court.
Image that she reposted, and the implication is, well, what it says at the top is white, this is how they say girl, white gal, G-Y-A-L, running from the fade, like as if Caitlin Clark is basically a...
Just when it seemed like the drama had reached its climax with Brittney Griner's heated outburst, the internet suddenly reignited a long-brewing controversy. One that's been quietly bubbling for years and has now exploded back into the public eye with full force. This time, it's personal, intrusive, and spreading like wildfire online. The conversation centers around the resurfacing wave of speculation surrounding Brittney Griner's personal identity.
Caitlin Clark got roughed up repeatedly by defenders throughout her rookie year last year. It was attempted bullying, trying to break her spirit, intimidate her, put her in her place, get even with her for all the attention she was getting.
Let's set the record straight. This isn't about spreading conspiracy theories. We're simply covering what's already dominating social media, major news outlets, and even locker room chatter. The rumor mill has officially gone public. And this time, the discussion is fueled by real video clips, old posts, and what many are calling a noticeable lack of transparency. The footage that sparked it all again? A topless Instagram story from Griner herself, revealing a chest that appears completely flat and showing no visible signs of top surgery scars.
She accused the Indiana Fever fan base of being racist. They investigated it. They said those accusations were false. The least that she could do is apologize to our great state and the fans that show up at these games and say, I'm sorry, I was wrong. Obviously, she's not going to do that. But also, Dan, why isn't the Indiana Fever apologizing to their own fan base for putting them through that, for going through those types of accusations?
Here's what's making people raise their eyebrows. Instagram's AI, known for instantly flagging nudity, didn't remove the video. Not after a day, not after a week, it remained up for almost 2 years. The implication? The platform's detection system may have identified the torso as male. That, paired with Griner's deep voice, broad shoulders and powerful presence, has fueled a storm of skepticism. Even fans without an agenda are watching her collide with Clark and asking, are we even competing on the same level? And the rabbit hole only gets deeper. A viral anonymous post has resurfaced, claiming that Griner was labeled female only on paper, alleging her mother made that call, and that she's been navigating the sports world ever since under a carefully hidden truth.
He stated in part, obviously, the league would not be okay with a white player saying effing black girl on the bench in anger.
According to the theory, Griner lives and identifies as male in every other aspect of life, except when it's time to compete. Whether true or not, it's a narrative the league has yet to confront. And that's exactly what has fans questioning everything. Why the silence? In today's world, inclusion matters, but so does fairness, especially in elite competition. If there's even a trace of validity to these claims, then female athletes like Caitlin Clark deserve a league that's willing to look into it. When someone with the size and power of a linebacker slams into a smaller, lighter opponent like Clark, it stops being about sportsmanship. It becomes a question of safety, equality, and whether the playing field is truly level.
WNBA without Caitlin Clark remains an attraction that not many people want to watch. Without Caitlin Clark,
is going to massively affect the WNBA.
Caitlin Clark is the closest thing that they have to quality play. Caitlin Clark, the Caitlin Clark effect is very real. She is the most valuable player in the league.
Then there's the international side of things. It's worth remembering that Griner was once at the center of a global controversy, arrested in Russia for carrying cannabis and later traded for a notorious arms dealer. Not just any arms dealer, but Victor Bout, the infamous merchant of death. That wasn't a PR scandal. It was a national security exchange. A move showing a level of influence and protection most people could never imagine.
Flag you. Brittney, let me see something real quick. Brick! Thank you! Get the hell out of here, yo! Jab stepping, just a brick. Swing and a miss!
Oh!
Yo, I ain't gonna fake it right now.
That this person is not a female. Firstly, because this was actually posted to Brittney's personal Instagram.
So fans are justified in asking, how does someone with that kind of history still receive such leniency from the league? Meanwhile, Clark, the very player reigniting interest in the WNBA, can't even get a fair foul call. It's a matter of priorities, protection, and whether this league truly intends to safeguard its future, or just shield its favorites.
That this person is not a female. Firstly, because this was actually posted to Brittney's personal Instagram. And when it comes to Instagram, they use a combination of like AI detection and plus manual surveyors, but specifically the AI detection to make sure that no explicit content ends up on the platform. So clearly whatever AI detection system was used when Brittney posted this and it stayed up for 106 weeks was not like, oh, this is a bare female chest, we have to take this down. It obviously assumed that Brittney was male.
Because if there's even the slightest chance that a biological male is competing in women's sports under false pretenses, it's not just controversial, it could become the biggest athletic scandal of the decade. And Caitlin Clark? She's caught right in the middle of it. Not because she asked for it, not because she fueled it, but because she's the one everyone's watching, whether to celebrate her rise or to criticize her every move.
Brittney is a weird case. He's a man, yes, that much is obvious, but not in the way that you think. He isn't trans. He's a straight cis male who was raised as a girl and given a girl's name by his parents. His mother is the insane one. She forced him to live as a female right up through high school, filled out all of his paperwork, including BC as female, and kept the charade going.
Clark entered the WNBA to elevate the game, to bring in new fans, energy, and excitement. But instead of being embraced, she's faced elbows, disrespect, and deafening institutional silence. The audience isn't blind. They notice who's being shielded and who's being targeted. And it's not the athlete lifting the league's reputation. It's the one dragging others down who continues to get a free pass.
Brittney Griner comes out and says, I am so sick and tired of the WNBA. It used to be a peaceful, small little thing. Now there's crowds screaming, hollering. This is disruptive. It's not allowing us to play the game. Every time we play her, there's this commotion. Like this loud rumbling from the stands. Turns out it's people, thousands of them, just sitting there watching on purpose. It's very disruptive.
It's a chaotic situation all around when it comes to Caitlin Clark. Meanwhile, the questions surrounding Griner grow louder every week. Yet there are no answers, no transparency, and certainly no assurance that the league is protecting female athletes from unfair advantages. That's not leadership, that's cowardice. And if the league refuses to speak up, the fans will. So here's the call to action. If you stand with Caitlin Clark, if you believe she deserves fairness, respect, and safety, make your voice heard. Drop a comment saying, I stand with CC. Shout it from the stands, show your support, and keep watching. Because if the WNBA doesn't step up soon, it won't just be Caitlin Clark who pays the price, it'll be the credibility of the entire sport. Like, subscribe, and turn on all notifications so you never miss what comes next. click the video on screen, and we'll see you in the next one.
I love watching her score and just everything about her.
They went the extra mile just to watch her play here.
This is great news for women's basketball, period.
That's nice.
And she was shooting the shit out of it.
Of course she was.
Right, so she was shooting the shit out of it. And
she's the face of the league.
Agreed.
She's the face of the league. Agreed.
Just have nothing but great things to say about who she is as a person. She's so welcoming and so warm as an individual that she can have a conversation with anybody. She's cut from the same cloth as me in that regard. You know, us Midwesterners, we tend to just, accept everybody with open arms. She was so kind to my family and everyone in the suite when she came to KC. So huge fans of Caitlin Clark.
It is a mad situation just all around when it comes to Caitlin Clark.